So the two pairs have been introduced onto court, and slightly more support, I guess, for the Chinese pair. The former champions Cai-Fu and Han-Hwang, winners in 2005 and runners-up here at the All England 2 years ago, so appearing in their third All England final. As far as the Koreans are concerned, this is a new combination. Han-Hwang and Wang Ji-man. Their path through to today's final. All of their matches in 2 straight games, and when you consider that quarter-final against the number 2 seeds, the former world champions, Lars Borska and Jonas Rasmussen, and then in the semi-final, another Danish pair, number 5 seeds, Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen, who of course had won the Korean Open, the previous Super Series event before this All England Championship, so they really are in tremendous form. To today's final, well, of course, they had that walkover in the first round against Anthony Clark and Nathan Robertson, because Nathan Robertson, sadly for the English fans, not feeling very well. But as you can see, they too have been in tremendous form, beating the defending champion Lee Yong-dae, who last year won the title with Jung Jae-sung. Jung Jae-sung doing military service now and therefore unable to participate this year. So beating teammates, the number 6 seeds, in that semi-final. Christian Johannesson of Denmark are 2 straight games on the way through to the final. One vastly experienced pair in the form of Cai-Fu and Han-Hwang, the Chinese pair with the red shirts. Winners in 2005 here at the All England, runners-up 2 years ago. World champions in 2006, silver medalists last year, so the Chinese pair, many people's eyes, overwhelming favourites, especially when you consider that the Koreans are a brand new partnership. Service fault called by service judge Ian Ross, very first serve of the match. Above the waist, says the service judge.
2-0.
Wang Ji-man, there he is. He was beaten finalist last year. Different partner then, of course, Lee Jae-jin, who went on to win the bronze medal at the Olympic Games last summer.
Over. 3,
These two pairs meeting each other for the second time.
Service fault called.
First occasion
Service over.
several years ago.
2-3.
And if that's confusing when I say that the Koreans are a brand new partnership, they used to play together in 2004 and 2005, and then they went their separate ways. And they've reformed their partnership. Only played 2 previous tournaments together since reforming their partnership. Surprisingly, haven't enjoyed that much success in those 2 previous tournaments. So, Paul-Eric, you would probably think that Chinese overwhelming favourites.
You would certainly, also compared to what they have experienced, such a experienced pair, Fu Haifeng, Cai-Jun. But then again, saying that, having such a success in these tournaments, the Koreans maybe can come up with some of the fast game that is necessary in order to beat the Chinese. And then, very important, not letting their defense be the major thing, because if they're defending all the time, they certainly will be beaten. They have to come in with the drive, with the flat game, in order to win against the Chinese.
5-4.
Well, we normally think of Fu Haifeng as the rear court player, but they're just demonstrating that he's very able at the front of the court. Block of the net court. Zhang Jun former Olympic mixed doubles champion, twice Olympic mixed doubles champion, now coaching the doubles players in China. Yes, and I guess if the Olympic silver medalists have a weak area, it's perhaps Fu Haifeng's defensive play. You were pointing out yesterday that technically he has his racket head too far down, too low towards the floor, and therefore he's hitting in an upward direction.
It's over. 7-5.
This is definitely the Chinese favoured formation. Cai-Yun, so fast at the front of the court, very much the playmaker.
Service over. 6-7.
Choice of shot from Cai-Yun, applauded by the Korean coaches Cai-Fu
7-4.
and Kang Kyun-jin.
Service fault called.
Service fault called once again by the service judge.
8-7.
Han Sang-hoon. Well, I'd tend to agree with the service judge.
Yeah.
Hang just pulling up his shorts to make his waist look a bit higher.
But it was too high, definitely. As far as I can see, I agree with the service judge.
Service over. 8-all.
That's a good serve. Fu Haifeng trying to attack it.
Court receiver.
Oh my goodness me.
10-8.
Fault receiver moving before the serve was struck. Ooh, I think that was a bit harsh.
Well, in that situation, I don't disagree. Oh, sorry, I disagree with the umpire.
Service over. 9-10.
What a smash! 279 kilometers an hour.
10.
But it was also the angle. 174 miles per hour. There's the weakness on defense from the left-hander, Fu Haifeng.
11-10 interval.
Yeah, that's, looking at that again, really emphasizes your point about 4 of the 5 winning shots, as far as the Chinese are concerned, coming from Fu Haifeng. Using his power play, his smash.
11-10. Play.
Just trying to make it obvious where his waist is.
Service over.
Well, perhaps he should just focus on his serve and stop trying to play little games with the
11,
service
all.
judge. Usually so reliable at the front of the court.
12-11.
Oldest player on court, the most experienced player at the age of 29. A much flatter smash,
Service over.
confusing Wang Jiman.
12 all.
Brilliant rally.
13-12. Play, please. Service over.
Yeah, the Koreans are enjoying success when they're focusing their attacking play
13
at the
all.
left-hander.
Service over.
Movement forward, I think, by the Chinese pair was so intimidating. Yeah, Cai-Yun coming forward, threatening the front of the court and forcing opponents into error. Well, a trick shot early on in that rally. Han-Hwang
15-13.
first defensive shot, and then the defence between his legs kept his pair in the rally. It really is a question of which pair can get on the attack. It's the attacking play, as you were pointing out right at the start of this match, that is the crucial factor.
Definitely, and Han Sang-hun, Wang Jiman, maybe they're not as physical strong as the Chinese, but they definitely are
15
fast,
all.
and their speed in the game can give the Chinese some problems.
Misjudgment from Fu Haifeng. And the scores back level. enjoys it. He finds these angles. He does something a little bit unexpected.
15.
You don't really expect doubles players to be smashing cross-court like that.
That's typical left-handed players, that they normally try to find the angle. Certainly succeeded with this one.
And there's a voice of experience. Left-hander himself, Paul Eric Hoyer. It's landed on the line.
17-15.
My goodness, that was close. Must have only just clipped the outside edge of the line. Han-Hwang can't believe it either.
18.
The Chinese were way out of position. All he had to do was get it over and in, just block it over the net, and it would have been an outright winner. But awfully easy when we're sitting up here. Bit of a different experience when you're down on court in an All-England final. The smash from Cai-Fu down the centre of the court narrowed the angle of reply, and therefore the left-hander Han-Hwang able to intercept.
19-15. 27.
Four straight points. From 15 all. One suspects that might be.
Service over. 16-19.
Found the weakness in Han-Hwang's defence once again.
17-19.
He's so committed to that backhand defence in towards his left shoulder, and he's got no chance of getting it back. The opportunity to thunder down those smashes. 291 kilometres an hour.
20, game point,
That's
17.
just over 180 miles per hour, the fastest smash of the match so far. And it brings up 3 game points. Opportunity. 18 minutes for the opening game. Well, we said it would be explosive and dynamic, and indeed it has been.
21-17.
Umpire confirming. A big nod of approval from Chen Jun. just long of the mark.
Service over. 1-all.
Yes, and one suspects that the Korean combination have to really concentrating on trying to attack in every rally. It doesn't all have to be hard attack, as long as they're hitting the shuttle in a downward direction, because they're not going to win this match from defending. You cannot afford the explosive attacking play of the Chinese. It's the best in the world. You're not going to win by allowing them to attack.
Three, two.
Well, remarkably, I think that is probably the first winner that Cai-Yun has hit from the front of the court. In the opening game, the Chinese pair hit 6 winners at the net, and all 6 came from Han-Hwang.
Yes, sir!
Good judgment from the left-hander.
5-2. Wipe the court, please.
Yeah, he was really going to play that, wasn't he?
He certainly was. A lot of Chinese players, they're not just leaving the shuttle, they follow the shuttle all the way out to the line.
Lovely angle on the Yun.
6-2.
His backhand block, though, really reaching out to take it as early as he possibly could. Basically setting up the rally.
Service over. 3-6.
Fault called because the smash from Wang Jiman hit his partner. Wicket, I'm not quite sure, but certainly it was a double hit before the shuttle bounced over. Oh yeah, it was off the top of his head. That must have hurt. Yeah, every time, just towards his left hip there.
4-7.
Precision with the smashes. Great interception once more. It's astounded me because I said right at the start of the match that Cai-Yun was the playmaker and would want to go forward more. And that hasn't happened at all. Han-Hwang actually has been more of the playmaker and has played much more of the winners from the front.
That is really surprising, and I must say he has done really well. Normally, you don't see Han-Hwang doing this net game as well as he is doing right now. Maybe he has been practiced that in the practice sessions. Now they've been having 2 months working with this, and found out that, well, he's not that bad at that one. And Cai-Jun maybe also getting stronger on the back. Therefore, they can turn.
Service over.
Service fault called yet again.
9,
above the waist.
5.
And I think that Han Sang-hoon is now getting a little weary of this. But I have to say, the service judge is right. That was high. The problem, as far as the players are concerned, is perhaps there's a lack of consistency with the service judges around the tournaments all over the world. Oh, once again, Fu working on this to change their really set formation so that they have the option to play either player at the front of the court, and it's made them a much stronger pair.
Service over. 6-10.
And another thing I would say, it must be quite confusing because they're playing against well, Cai-Jun and Fu Haifeng, one left-handed, one right-handed. When they can change all the time, it must be very difficult to play against them.
Well, Fu Haifeng managing to play with the forehand defence where he's been caught previously, but still making the error. And they stepped onto that mid-court push so quickly. And they have a 4-point advantage at this mid-game interval.
Service over. 8-11.
More remarkably, we're yet to see a flick serve in the entirety of this match. I guess the reason for that is all four players know how fast their opponents are, and therefore if you're giving away with a high serve or a flick serve at the start of the rally, then you're going to be defending, and neither pair wants to do that. Well, if Fu Haifeng has been working on his quality of play from the front of the court, if he now spends another 2 months working on his defence, just imagine how scary would that be.
9-13.
This pair would be totally unbeatable. Understand what Cai-Yun was trying to do. He was trying to play a little push just past Wang Chi-Man at the net, but he was alert to it. The reactions of these players defensively is just extraordinary. Look at the height on that jump smash.
11.
Goodness me. More like the sort of form we're used to seeing from Cai-Yun.
15-11.
Good Good serve, first flick serve of the match. And it had the desired effect. The Koreans were not alert to it.
16-11.
5-point advantage. And things looking a little ominous for the Korean fans. No, just long of the back line.
Over.
Well, the Koreans have obviously worked out the weakness. Aim towards that left hip of Han-Hwang when he's defending. Lost count of the number of times they've made winners from that. Well, the problem for the Koreans is getting on the attack enough to be able to implement that. Tremendous reaction from Han-Hwang. The Korean coach is a little subdued.
17.
Moment of brilliance. .286, 177 miles per hour.
Service over. 18-13.
Good return of serve, and then hunting the shuttle at the net.
Service over. 14-18.
Question of now or never as far as the Koreans are concerned. Oh, that's well long of the back line.
15-18.
Sensational backing play.
Service over. 19-15.
Just 2 points away from their second All-England title. Now just the one. Despite the dive from Han-Hwang, the Chinese pair have 5.
Play, please.
Shot. He has played magnificently today. Victory for China in the men's doubles. 21-17, 21-15, and that means that China have a clean sweep of all 5 titles here at the 2009 Yonex All England. 2 months in a training camp preparing at the beginning of this year, and China have prepared their players quite brilliantly. They've come here fit and hungry for success.